Hi, 7th graders. Today we're going to deal with volume of prisms. Volume is the number of cubic units a container contains. So let's look at our cube here from yesterday. Our cube yesterday, we were dealing with the surface area. We were worried about all the space that was on the outside of this shape. All the space that we had to cover, like with wrapping paper or something. Today, we're worried about the capacity of what a shape has. We're worried about the volume. So imagine this cube and I fill it full of my boys' BBs or something like that. Okay, I want to know how much volume can this cube hold. And so today, working with volume, we have a new equation that we're going to work with. It's really easy to work with. The equation for the volume of a prism is simply the area of the base times the height. And the official symbols that we use is volume equals, the capital B stands for area of the base, times the height. Let's get right into it, and we're going to do some examples here. It's the best way to explain it. I've got three figures right here, okay? The first one here is my cube, and the base is 3 by 3 by 3. We're going to use our equation right off the bat here, and I have the area of a base. How do I find the area of the base? Remember, it's side squared times the height. So I'm simply going to do 3 times 3 times 3. Well, 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. I'm going to go ahead and use my centimeters because that's the units I'm working with. And now that we're working with volume, I need to use the exponent of 3 to stand for volume. Once I see my units cubed, I know instantly we're talking about volume. So it's very important that I use the right exponent. Okay, let's look over here. I have a rectangular prism here. How do I find the area of a rectangle? It's simply length times width. So what is my length? I've got 12, and my width is 8, and the height of my figure here is 6. So 12 times 8 is 96, and I'm going to multiply that by 6 to get my total answer of 576. My units again are centimeters, and I've got a cubit. Finding volume is pretty straightforward and easy. I just need to find the area of the base times the height. Now the triangular prisms look a little scary, but they're not bad. I need to go ahead and how do I find volume? I find the area of my base, which is a triangle, times the height. So what is the height? Let's do the easy thing of my whole entire thing. Well, some people want to instantly jump to it and say it's 3 because that looks like it's going up and down. That's really the height of my triangle. The height of my whole shape, think of it standing, flipping it up on end here. The length of my whole prism is actually 10 here. Now I'm going to look at the area of my triangle. The area of my triangle, I need the base of it, which is 8. I need the height of the triangle, which is 3. And remember, my equation is 1/2 base times height. So now I'm going to find the area first of my triangle. What is 3 times 8? 3 times 8 is 24. Half of 24 is 12. And then I'm going to multiply it by the height. And I get 120. I'm using meters. And I'm doing cubed. So that wasn't so bad. The big thing with triangles is you've got to make sure that you're using the correct height. Are you using the height for the whole entire prism? Or are you using the height of your triangle? Okay, let's look at these and run through these really quickly here. Okay, so this is a rectangular prism again. Okay, to find the volume, I need to take the area of the base. The area of the base is these square sections here. So I need to go 3 times 3, and the height of the whole figure is 7. Multiply that together, and I get 9 times 7. What is 7 times 9? It's 63. My measurements is centimeters cubed. Here we go. We got a little bit more practice with triangular prisms because it It gives the kids the hardest problem. So volume is area of my base, half. What is my base? Base are the triangles. And so I have, it's 10 times 9. And the height of the whole entire triangle or prism is 15. So go ahead. 9 times 10 is 90. Half of 90 is 45. And I'm going to multiply that by 15. And 45 times 15 gives me 675. I'm using meters, and it's cubed. Okay, I'm going to give you a minute to set this up and do your math on your own. Don't forget to find the right height for your base. Multiply everything out. Okay, I'm going to plug things in. My equation is half 6 times 5, and the height of the whole thing is 10. So 6 times 5 is 30. Half of 30 is 15, times the height, which is 10. So I get 150, and it should be centimeters cubed. Hopefully you got the cubed part. Okay, we've got two other problems here that look a little bit different. So the first one, they don't give us any pictures. We're going to flip my paper around this way and use every little bit of it here. So they don't give me any pictures. They just give me words. Remember, what does that capital B stand for? The capital B stands for the area of the base. So they want me to find the volume of the rectangular prism. And if they give me the area of the base, I don't have to do anything with it. I simply am going to take that 84 and times it by the height. That's all I need to do. And so 84 times 6 gives me 504. We're dealing with centimeters, and it's cubed. So really, that wasn't complicated at all for that one. The last one, okay, it's asking me now for the height of it. Okay, so we need to use my equation, okay? And it says I have an equation of a triangular prism. So I need to know it's half times the base times the height. So there's the area of my triangle times the height of the whole prism. So let's see what information they gave me. It says find the height of a triangular prism. So I'm trying to find this H, whose volume is 476 millimeters cubed. If the base and the height of the triangle are 8 millimeters and 7 millimeters. Okay, so now I need to go ahead and put all the information in that they gave me. So right away, they told me the volume. The volume was 476. I'm now going to insert. They told me the base and the height of my triangle here was 8 and 7. And I'm trying to find that height. So now I'm going to work at just solving my equation for H. So 7 times 8 is 56. 56 divided by 2 is 28. And I still have my H here. Those are multiplied together. Okay, how do I undo multiplication when I'm trying to solve an equation? I'm trying to get H all by itself. So I need to undo this multiplication with division. And what I do to one side of my equation, I have to do the other side to keep my scale balanced. That cancels out my 28, giving me just H, and that's what I was trying to get to. Now I'm going to do my math. I've got 476 divided by 28 now, and that gives me my height of 17. What am I using for measurements for my units? It's millimeters. And it's just going to be millimeters. It's not going to be squared or cubed. I'm just looking for the measurement of it. So that's my answer right there. That's how I find the height of my shape when they give me my volume. Okay, guys, that's all there is to today's lesson. I hope you are able to follow the examples and match it up to your homework assignment. If you've got any questions, text or email me. Have a good day. Bye, guys.